All right, so Corey, I wanted to give you a present. Since you're the whole diesel thing now,
Oh gosh.
diesel power.
God, yeah. So on this episode of Corey's Garage, I thought it'd be a good time to go over some past projects that we worked on. So like many YouTubers, this just didn't start 2 or 3 years ago like it did for my channel. We've all been doing this since we've been a teenager. So I'd like to go over a past project that you guys have probably seen in the background, but we really have not elaborated or went over it all. So let's head over here and check it out. What do you think? So tell us a little bit about your 1965 Chevrolet pickup.
So this pickup means a lot to me. It was my great-grandpa's pickup, then it was my grandpa's pickup, and now I've got it. And, you know, probably everything's for sale. This one's not for sale. And really got to say thank you to you. My goal with this truck, because it had set outside, I mean, it's got a 1987 inspection sticker in it, and I think the motor was pulled out of it in probably 88, and it sat beside the barn from 88 until 2013. And then my goal with it was to get it running so my grandpa could drive it again, and Corey made that happen. So I love this pickup.
So the story starts back in 2013. Matt had brought up the idea about his grandfather's pickup, and I was like, he talked to the right guy, because I'm always down to look at old, especially old farm pickups and stuff. So we went out to their farm, and this truck had an original 6-cylinder in it, although the motor was out of it, wasn't it?
Yep.
It had the 3-speed still in it, had 373 gears and stuff, but it was full of trash, all this stuff. Matt and I went up there and took a trip and went and drug it home. Well, the first thing I did was I did all the brakes and stuff, and I had this thing on my car trailer. I had to beat the drums off of it, so I rebuilt all the factory braking system on it, the lines, wheel cylinders, the shoes, everything, wheel bearings, changed all the fluids, and then we went ahead. This got a good story. This motor that's in this truck is actually the original motor to his grandpa's 79 Chevy 3/4 ton truck. Well, Matt and his dad, back when we were in high school, and if you guys didn't know, Matt and I went to high school together. We just didn't hang out back then. We didn't really know each other, but this motor was in his 81 Chevrolet pickup, and it had a small crane cam, pretty good cylinder heads, all that. Well, when we started hanging out, this motor was sitting in the back of this shop on a stand covered up with stuff and hadn't ran in years because they removed it from that 81 Chevy pickup. So I took collection of the motor, all the pieces and parts we needed, and I believe we found a 77 through 80 model, like your second gen Camaro Super T10 4-speed, because this was originally a stick shift truck. And we went ahead and just put all that stuff in it, got it all up and going. So, you know, it's a pretty decent little project. But here's the engine bay. We decided to leave it just like it was when we pulled it from the farm. But I've painted the motor, put the correct bracketry on it, used the shorty style headers on it. I actually built this exhaust system myself. We used I can't remember what radiator this is, but bent the bracket, did all the work, made sure. I even think the heater in it still works properly. All the lights, the gauges in it, like I went through and made sure everything worked like it's supposed to in this truck. So yeah, I think it's a 30 over 350. It's got World SR Torquer heads on it. So it's got an aftermarket cylinder head. It's got the 202 160 valves. It's got a little bit larger combustion chamber. And it's got actually a camshaft that's a little bit too big for it. One of these days we'll fix that, but
yeah, it had the crane cam in it when we first built it.
Yeah,
that wasn't too big,
yeah.
and it ran great.
Yeah, it's kind of, it could run better, but it doesn't run bad.
But I wanted chop.
Yeah.
So listen up, kids.
Yeah.
Just because it chops doesn't mean it's faster.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It needs more compression to make this cam work. But one of these days, put a good roller cam setup in it, and yeah, it's pretty clean. It's got the short water pump. Everything's correct for the year model. Short water pump. It's got the right bracket for the alternator. We went with a one-wire 75 amp alternator, but made sure to put got the factory style shroud, so that works. Now these didn't have clutch fans on them, they're fixed fan, but everything is like pretty well period. The valve covers for the year, and this has been going since about the late 2013, because I think it only took me about probably 5 months or so to do this. 6 months, something like that in my spare time. But I mean, it runs, drives, stops good, shifts good. I don't know what shifter. It's got the 55 Chevrolet shifter in it to work with the big seat, but I don't know what shifter's on it. I can't remember. But
just the factory.
And also too, I took and I bet I put a whole roll of wire in this rear end, so it's got a welded rear end in it, and it's been working flawlessly ever since I've done it. And what else have we done to this thing? I think it's lowered 2 inches all the way around. It's got coils.
Well, it's 4 inches in the back.
Oh, 4 in the back.
And 1 or 2 inches up front.
I think it's a 2.4 drop.
It's the classic Industries.
Yeah.
Comes with the panhard bar, new springs. It's got the nitrogen shocks. It's got a great bed in it. You can see the...
Oh, yeah. You can see everything you need to work on. But like any of them, yeah, it is. And these to me seem like they rust. Well, they all rust out pretty good, especially if they've been used as farm pickups. But like, I mean, yeah, it's a little rusty here and there, but it works, And then guess what? What happened? You got to your grandpa got to drive it.
He did.
And that's the main thing is, bringing this stuff back together and get some memories out of it. And it's pretty fun to drive, man. Like you can slam gears in this thing, and it does really, really good burnout. So, but yeah, even the interior. And it needs floor pans in it, but I really like Matt and his dad took the time. They made some floorboards because we wanted to go to the drag strip and race it. And so we had to make some type of makeshift floor to put in it. And it's not bad. It beats having a bunch of trash flowing up in your face because you used to drive with goggles on.
Yeah, you used to have to drive with goggles.
Yeah.
And then I'd put duct tape down to try and keep the rocks from hitting you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took that piece of metal. It was behind your... grandpa's barn, little shed thing over there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it matches the floor, so let's just beat it into a floor pan.
But yeah, I mean, it needs the typical floorboards and rockers and cab corners and stuff. It's got a little rust on top of the windshield, but I mean, I don't know. I like it just the way it is.
It's fun.
I'd put a wood bed floor in it. I'm still trying to talk him into taking that box off.
No,
I've never
man.
been a fan of those, but he likes it.
I love it. Look at all this storage.
Oh, yeah.
It works great.
Yeah.
You got your tarp in there to lay on whenever you're working on it? Rain jacket?
I like the ones that go in the bed, but I think this thing needs a wood bed floor in it.
Oh, 100%. Well.
But yeah, I think the only thing left to do is go drive it.
Let's go.
Let's rip it. Hear them chirping tires? right, so we're in Mexico. We'll see what this old truck can do. That was first, second, and third. Matt's 1965 Chevy C10 stick shift. Yeah, hell of a good truck. Every time I drive it makes me want to get something from the 60s and kind of copy it, man. Rust and all, I love it. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.